What happens in Vegas doesn't stay in Vegas in these studios, plus some bikinis, hot weather, and what else? Get to know your candidates on this next MyDrive. E, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
MyDrive, top news, events, movie reviews. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
You know, we have this thing on Signals on 3 roadwork projects to be getting out by county, but I'm not going to talk about that because that's really kind of boring. But what we should educate our listeners on is, does everybody know where they can go online for road closures, work, delays? Do you know what that URL is, that website? It's a really good one to have on your phone.
I don't know. I do know that ADOT has a lot of information. Is that the one?
You're getting close.
Okay.
It's az511.gov. That's an ADOT site. There's an ADOT app. Download it or just go to az511.gov.
Nice.
And it shows you where road closures are, where delays are. So I don't have to say go to signalsaz.com and look at our awesome stories.
Although, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you? Because they already do. Top news site in Central Arizona. Mm-hmm. But AZ511 is a government site, I guess you could say, that actually works. So check it out. Always know before you go. az511.gov.
Did you make that
up?
Is
that helpful?
That is helpful.
Right? What can I say? Now, speaking of ADOT, they have out their map and their corridors for electric vehicle charging station plan, adding 7 highway corridors. Not that there's enough people out there driving electric cars that need to hear this, because electric cars still kind of suck, in my opinion, because you can't go in the heat with 4 people in the car, air conditioning, all the way down to Phoenix and back and expect not to charge your car.
No.
I guarantee it.
And you know what? Uber is renting Teslas to their drivers because it's cheaper to just plug them in. But a lot of their drivers live in apartments and there's no charging stations. I've learned a lot about this. And it's supposed to go 265 miles, but with it being, I think it was 187 degrees in Vegas last weekend, they're not able to do that. And the air conditioner is running very low, but yeah.
Because heat and batteries don't.
But they have
really
they have robot cars now.
They do have driverless cars. They're coming.
They're coming.
Definitely
They've been
in the next
mapping.
5-10 years.
That's what they were saying. They were mapping the areas because we're like, what is that? And they're actually not picking people up, but they're mapping.
Yeah, what could go
roads.
wrong in Vegas with a driverless car? The videos.
I actually thought it would be better with a driverless car, but no, because there's some dumb drivers on the road. But.
So it's a reality that's coming is driverless cars, more charging stations, which is good because I don't think the distance is there yet. I was talking to somebody over the Ford dealer as I was getting kind of raked over the coals on fees, and somebody had gotten, because there was a new electric car in the showroom. Well, not new, it was used. It was just given back because the guy went down with his family to Phoenix, but only got halfway back because he ran out of power because he was running. And I'm not dissing any particular model or dealer, but the reality is a full load of people in the heat. I don't know if you're going to get all the way there and back.
I will tell you, I drive a regular Ford and I filled up right in Chino, made it all the way to Vegas, and I parked my car when I got there. I didn't drive it again, but then I got back in my car to come home and made it all the way to Kingman and still had a quarter of a tank of gas. So
you have a Ford
Fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
so great
cars.
gas mileage. So
They're not quite there with electric in my opinion, but what do I know?
I mean, it cost me $50.
So new charging stations come, new corridors, and we know Legato Apartments is being built. I should say that tall gray monolithic structure that, as people refer it to, is a parking garage that is going to be wrapped in apartments. So the garage is done, and now they're going to start putting up sticks for the apartments.
It's moving
fast. So that
fast.
is not a standalone parking garage for those people that think that. This could be housing, which is much needed in our region. Along with a restaurant by Barry Barb is going to be there.
Can I tell you, my daughter is renting an apartment over at Homestead, and one of their selling points was Legato, that it's going to have cool shops and restaurants. And
have a couple shops, going to have some restaurants right across from Homestead.
Yep.
And it's going to have, I forget how many charging stations. I want to say 7 to 12. I could be wrong, with the ability to add on more as the demand comes. So we're even getting EV charging stations here in downtown Prescott Valley. Cool.
At the ranch. Very
Get
cool.
to know the candidates.
Oh, I'm exhausted. There's so many.
Talking Glass Media partnered with Yavapai County Contractors Association.
Our friend Sandy.
As well as the Prescott Chamber of Commerce, Sherry Heine and her crew. And we videotaped the Get to Know Your Candidates for the 2023 Prescott City Council. So if you weren't able to go to that, just go to signalsaz.com and front and center under Cast 11 videos there on the homepage, you'll find a YouTube channel showing the full event. So if you missed it, check out, get to the Prescott City Council candidates.
Nice.
Of course, you weren't there. Wilson was there.
Wilson was there. You've already got the video up and going?
My fingers hurt because that video went up so fast.
I saw
should have seen me on
flames coming
Thursday.
out of the studio as
Yeah.
you're just flying over the keyboards.
Yeah, it's pretty extreme. Shout out to Teddy at Prescott Pro Sound. He really helped us.
Sound
Hooked it up.
Jesus. Ted
Sound
Leonard, Prescott
Jesus.
Pro Sound, a little pitch
see
for
him
him
everywhere.
because he's
He's
so
killer.
awesome. Other good news is the Prescott Valley Outdoor Summit is growing.
Oh,
The 2023 event, taking place September 30th and October 1st, now has over 83 exhibitors. Last year they had 70, 75. So they're on track to add about 30 exhibitors to make it to about 100 exhibitors for the 23 event. Again, September 30th, October 1st.
who's going to be there?
PrescottValleyOutdoors.com.
Who's going to be? What are some cool exhibits that we're going to have?
You name it, they're going to be
I heard
there.
Cody's there.
from-
Are they going to do that rock crawl thing again?
They got the rock crawl.
Nice.
They've added a motorcycle track. We've got an
Awesome.
e-bike, mountain bike track. So 3 dirt tracks,
Awesome.
2 rock climbing walls for people that like to climb vertically,
I
not
do
just
not like to
rock
do that.
crawling in your Jeep, but rock crawling
Like
in your
straight up?
shorts. I
Oh.
guess you could call that.
No.
Tactical companies, RV companies, you name it,
Everybody.
paddleboard companies,
So this is literally the place to be.
where adventure comes together.
Nice.
September 30th through October 1st, the Prescott Valley Outdoor Summit.
you
You can go to PrescottValleyOutdoors.com.
Do you promise it's not going to be 110 degrees outside?
I think it's going to be perfect,
Perfect.
like it was last year.
It was perfect last year.
Yes, it was. We had 70 exhibitors, about 4,000 people this year. We're going to have pretty close to 100 exhibitors and shooting for over 6,000 hopefully this year in terms of attendees.
I think that
It's growing thanks to the Fane Family Foundation.
Awesome.
What else do we got in Prescott Valley?
Oh, you know what? We've got Raptor 11 is doing live music and happy hour. I don't know how to pronounce this. It says live music and happy hour deals, including wine and something bread. There's no phonetically spelled out.
Artesian bread.
Oh, artesian. Wasn't sure because they took out
very funny.
the phonetic spelling. So that's 5 to 7 this Friday in Prescott Valley. Great food.
Well, we'll be watching what you're drinking because I saw a picture of you in Vegas drinking out of a very large fish bowl. And since I've
Yeah.
attended the PVPD Citizens Police Academy, they're now taking applications for the new Prescott Valley Police Citizens Academy. So you can go online to signalsaz.com and search Police Citizens Academy and sign up. It's a great program. And we're watching Elicia to make sure that
So
she's
with
not having
that-
too much fun at Raptor 11.
With that picture now circulating the World Wide Web, I will
Maybe
never
we
be
should-
able to be on the
Can we
Prescott
post
Valley.
that?
I don't
Come
care.
on.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
I think we should. That should be the picture for this
Vegas
this podcast.
was fun. Vegas was fun. It was all good. It was all good.
So tell us what happened in Vegas.
So we started out, we were just going to go see Sammy Hagar, which just the man, the
rock
myth,
it.
the legend. He was amazing. But it was also ridiculous of them to schedule a big concert like that the same time a big boxing match was going on. So got Frank tickets. Him and I went to the boxing match and we ended up, I was telling him I wanted popcorn. I was like, when we get to the fight, I'm going to get popcorn. He's like, they don't sell popcorn. He said, don't ask anybody because they will laugh at you. Like men don't eat popcorn at boxing matches, which is crazy to me. I thought they should have popcorn. No popcorn. So I'm like, when I get to Sammy Hagar, I'm getting popcorn. No popcorn. So now I'm like, just like, what is wrong with people? You know how much money you could be making on this popcorn. So we get back to our hotel and there's this 80s grunge garage band playing. And we sit down, we're watching and we're having a good time. And there's a Bengals game playing like on. It's like a rerun Bengals game. And I know every play of this game. So I'm like in heaven. But what could make it better? Some guy literally walked up to me with a giant bag of popcorn.
That's the
It was
universe,
like,
man.
hey, do you guys want some popcorn? And Frank was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, Yes, you have no idea how badly I want this popcorn. So the universe brought me popcorn, and I won no blackjack. I did not win at anything I touched, but I did get popcorn. So it was just the universe.
Was that before or after this picture of you in front of a fishbowl margarita?
That was before, because apparently there's a thing called hair of the dog. You're supposed to do that the next day. So that was breakfast.
Awesome.
So, it was a good time.
So if you want to see a picture of Elicia, we'll try to post it on this podcast.
Vegas Elicia is way more relaxed
that's
than
the title.
Prescott
Picture
Elicia.
of Vegas Elicia.
Yeah. She's
Nice.
fun. She's fun. She's a good time.
So, segueing from loud music that damages your hearing to drinking that affects your liver and kidneys.
What?
There is on October 3rd, a rural healthcare signature series discussion continues, presented by the Fade Signature Group, is bringing to the Prescott Valley area business community the third speaker in a series of free events where you can stay ahead of the curve and expand your expertise on the most pressing topics impacting business today. The Signature Series event is at the Jim and Linda Lee Planetarium at Embry-Riddle, and the speaker is Dr. Carol Galper, will address the topic of rural healthcare, which is kind of a big deal up here, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't want to travel all the way to Phoenix for our healthcare. How do we get people up here? Mm-hmm. Is housing an issue? Probably, I don't know exactly what she's talking about, but she's a well-known speaker in this realm. So these are great events.
Excited to hear what she says, because a lot of people, I mean, to get one thing it's difficult is I think they're able to find some pretty good healthcare here, but getting an appointment is very difficult to do. So hopefully she could touch on that a little bit. That is another word that I cannot say.
Rural.
Can't say it.
It is tough to say, especially after like 10 margaritas.
10 margaritas.
I'd pay to hear that. So again, the Signature Series put on by the Fade Signature Group, August 3rd. You can go online and just search Community Signature Series or Fade Signature Series and get more information. It's also on signalsaz.com.
Edible landscaping with trees and berries. Have your landscape and eat it too. Ken Lane and his crew is going to share tips and tricks and recipes that make for a better, healthier, and tastier landscape. That would be awesome. This Saturday, 9:30 to 10:30 at Waters Garden Center.
So have you seen any good movies besides Space Cars?
No, I did not. We did not turn on a TV or touch our phones for 3 days. So
Nice.
I'm safe. What did you watch?
Last night I watched the pro female surfing documentary on Netflix. That was pretty awesome.
Interesting. So I'm assuming you watched that for the articles as well, because last week was Hugh Hefner.
Exactly.
So is it a sport? Do you consider?
Is that a sport?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a sport?
I would assume. I mean,
Do you think females competing at world level is a sport?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know, I coach cheerleading, so I always debate these things.
Yeah, I
with
don't
people.
go to those. That's 4-year-olds to
I don't allow 4-year-olds.
15.
18. We have 18-year-olds. But so when you are surfing, what do they wear? Because I just want to get like the bikinis. And you were watching this to better your life. How? Like the competition of it? Yes.
The stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when I watch race car shows and guys in like cut off tees and stuff, and like
which is ridiculous because it doesn't happen. But
Yes.
see, surfing in bikinis happens, right?
yes, I'm here for this. I'm here for it. You can't dog me for a while on what I'm watching on
That's
TV.
all right. What else we got?
Ideally of the week. It's new.
Can you explain? Okay, so there's a $2 off design and ugly t-shirt ornament contest at Jars of Clay. What's that about?
So you can go in. They're going to give you a cool ornament for your tree. You're going to decorate it. It's
So
kind
this
of
is
like
planning
Christmas
ahead
in
for
July.
the holidays, which
Christmas in
nobody
July.
I know does.
I don't do it, but just something to take
I
the
like
kids
that
to.
idea.
I think it'll be fun for the kids. And you can get $2 off. I think it's only like $10
So
to
you
do
can
it.
like create a t-shirt or make a pot or a cup.
Yeah,
or...
they've got all kinds of great
Where's
stuff
this
to
at?
do.
Where's Jars
It's
of
over at
Clay's
the
at?
mall. So
Okay.
yeah, fun thing to do. You can go take the kids to the trampoline park, go play some pickleball, go over and do some pottery. So starting to
Watch surfing.
watch some surfing. It's starting to actually become a little bit of a destination.
It's kind of been
together.
interesting watching it slowly evolve to entertainment, which is really good. I
They
think
have new owners, so here's hoping.
Aspire, or it's
Depends.
Kind of it is Aspire because what were
Espire.
somebody was calling it Espire, which I thought was kind of.
I don't know, but there's a lot of fun
that place
stuff
is
to do.
really cool. I want to go do the golf simulators, have a couple drinks.
Yeah, they have drinks now.
Do they have a full bar now?
They were supposed to get it in. Yeah, so they've got the full bar. They have food too. So
a couple martinis, golf
maybe
sim,
popcorn. I don't know.
Popcorn. You can then go over to Jars of Clay. Probably before
Make
the
some clay,
drinks.
maybe.
You don't want to break any
Where
pottery.
is Jars of Clay? Because it closed. I thought it left. It's still at the mall?
It's still at the mall.
Yeah,
It's on
did
the
it
little
move?
sideways. It's not inside the mall. It's on the outside of the mall, which is
is
funny
the
because all
Prescott
the things
Gateway
we're talking
Mall,
about
right?
are actually on the outside of the
The
mall.
outside of the mall. The inside's barren.
Yeah, you don't have to go. My daughter works at Hot Topic, and it's still pretty cool there. So.
Hey, that's an OG store now at this
an
point.
OG.
That's one of the only things that's
I
still
still
open.
like the Journeys, the shoe store there.
Journeys,
They always have
right
seem to
across
have
the
a
street
pretty
from Hot
decent
Topic.
Skechers. I'll pick up some Skechers
And
there.
Bath and Body Works.
Oh,
So those
no.
you hit those little three and you're good to go.
So Aspire Sports, Jars of Clay. They have a chocolate place up there too.
Oh, the
Orinoco.
Orinoco. From the bean to the bar. So that's their
Nice.
thing. It's very cool.
So it's starting to come around.
It's happening.
Did you know that there's a company there that makes aviation videos and training videos online?
I saw that.
And it's one of the most successful online video for aviation video training companies globally. And it's right out of the Prescott Gateway Mall. The dude came out of Embry-Riddle and just started making ground training videos for flight students, as well as other FAA required training videos. And he's one of the most productive in the world. The whole place is a video production studio. It's really, really, dude's genius, really cool.
Nice.
I'm blanking on the name of it.
Look at Research Guy. He hopped to it.
It's really interesting what is being produced right out of the Prescott Gateway Mall, and you would never even know it. It's like
It's awesome.
the whole thing is a movie production studio, video training production studio. Very
Excellent.
cool. Everything from unmanned aerial system training to ground school you can take online. A little bit of everything. FAA certified.
Can I
stuff.
tell you, his name is Perfect Research Guy. He was buying a new cup. So, the cups that you put like your day-to-day drinking cup. I think he researched this cup for about a week and a half before he committed to the
Have you
cup.
got it yet?
He's got it. Look, this is what he went with.
Okay.
So
It doesn't have his name on it.
I didn't research it. I just put off buying it. I knew which one I wanted. I just
It's
didn't
too
buy it.
tall for a seat. To me, it's like I'd knock it over.
Yeah, I do knock it over. That's the one. That's the
But
one
you got
con.
it. It's all like sealed. You got all. It's
Fits
all
in my
black,
cup.
like a movie studio. Very cool.
Fits in my cup holder. That's the best part.
Okay.
saving one turtle at a time.
Okay. Cool.
It's Greg Riverdoe and it's Pilot Institute at the Gateway Mall.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude's Pilot Institute. Check
Institute.
it out. It's in Prescott Valley or Prescott. It's right there at the mall. You'd never know it existed there.
I think you can just see the
hold up
outside
your cup.
window.
Hold up your cup.
It's a sealed off place, so it's not like you can go in and get a tour or anything cool. But Greg is a great guy. Very smart dude.
nice.
Very slick. Is that it? What else you got?
Well,
Eve?
speaking of smart dudes, Jeff Falls of Haley Construction is on YCCA's Hammer Time this week. So he's joining Sandy, and they're going to chat about everything construction and a little bit more. And then your boy TD.
TD
He's talking about high school football coming up.
You can get all your sports updates on cast11.com or wherever you download, upload, sideload your podcasts. We have a full network at TGM. Check it out.
I do want to do a little bit of a shout out because we have one of our very own Prescott Valley Bradshaw Bear football player. He's going into his senior year. He was invited to a camp out in Dallas. So he was at the Cowboy training facility and they were doing 7-on-7. They had a bunch of recruits there and he was offensive player for the whole event. And it's coming right out of here in our little Bradshaw High School.
Going pro?
I think he's going to go pro. I know he's
he
going
big
into his
enough?
senior year. He's a running back. He's a pretty cool little dude. So
Gotta be pretty big,
dude.
pretty fast.
Big dude. Yep.
Sweet. Well, go Bears.
Go Bears.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Watch out for those roundabouts. Have a great day. Stay cool.
See ya.